I hope you found that tack demonstration useful. If you're racing at the Charles Owen series at racecourses, we'll always be there to help you. There'll be a tack check anyway, so if it's your first time, don't worry, we'll be there. Also, if you're not using a racing saddle, you can use anything to start. You know, the idea of pony racing is that you're not spending a lot of money. You can use your all-purpose saddle, but to get in the pole position, it's quite difficult on an all-purpose or jumping saddle. Maybe the next step up would be a racing exercise saddle, which is a half-tree saddle, soft and kind to the pony. If you're using a race exercise saddle or an all-purpose, you must have safety irons if you have got jodhpur boots on. These are race irons. If you're wearing racing boots, you can use racing irons. There can't be a combination of two, so it's either jodhpur boots, safety stirrup irons, which also can be the ones that unclip the safety irons, racing boots, racing irons. When using a racing exercise saddle or an all-purpose, poly pads are a better idea than just a small pad. Neck straps are mandatory. It doesn't matter if you have a breast girth or a breastplate, you must have a neck strap on. You don't need to spend money on a neck strap. A stirrup leather is fine, just buckled up on the left hand side of your pony. Does the job just as well. The idea is that when you're getting involved, you don't want to be spending a lot of money. So non-regulation, this racing saddle is too small, it's tiny. At the races you will be weighed in and out, and like I said before, the saddle must weigh a minimum of 3 pounds. This is less than a pound saddle, tiny, and hopefully nobody will be that heavy that they need one. Other non-regulation, you can't wear bandages, no hoods, no blinkers or visors, any kind of eye cover or eye shield, so no cheek pieces that go on the side of the bridle, no tongue straps or tongue ties, so tights, anything, not allowed, no prickers. So this would go if you have a pony that hangs or lugs out. Some people would put a pricker on the side of the bit which touches the horse's mouth so he doesn't lean. If a horse is leaning that badly that it requires a pricker, I'd suggest to get it checked by the vet, because it's feeling something there. So no prickers, no earplugs. Also, we were talking about before using a running martingale, bib martingale, or an Irish martingale. So this is an Irish martingale, so it just runs like that, so holds the reins together and then runs freely up, so your reins aren't separated. So you can use an Irish martingale as well. Reins must be buckled onto the bit like so, or can be stitched, but we're not allowed billeted reins. So these are billeted reins here, and you're not allowed to use them. They're not safe. So as I said before, if you're using racing saddle or racing exercise saddle, breast girth, which we used, to ensure that it fits correctly. Check at home. If you need to put some more holes in, do so. Or a breastplate, so your martingale, and then the breastplate has 2 straps which do up either side of the saddle. Both do the same job, stop the saddle slipping backwards. Okay, as we were discussing before, rider attire. So Ashley here has got jumper boots and her chaps on, and jumpers, which are fine. Ollie, over on this side, has racing boots and breeches. So when using racing boots, you must use racing irons, and when using jumper boots, you must use safety irons. No combination of either, so we can't have racing boots and safety irons, or jumper boots and racing irons. So it must be jumper boots with our safety stirrup irons, our racing boots with our racing irons. No spurs, we're not allowed to use any spurs or whips during pony racing. No jewellery or watches, so nice, neat and tidy, so nothing can dangle or catch on anything. Super. I hope you found today useful. If you're interested in getting involved in pony racing, we run training days throughout the year. Get in contact with the racing school. If you're interested in competing, contact the PRA. You can contact them by phone, or their website is www.pra.gb.com. They'll send you regulations when you join, which will have everything we've covered in today and more. Thanks very much. Bye.